So as you've probably seen on a few previous videos, I have struggled with removing keycaps. You know, I've used the method I used, a curved pair of needle nose pliers, and the screwdriver forever. In the previous video, you may have seen me have really poor luck with that method. On another video I was watching on YouTube, somebody used one of these keycap remover tools. I'd never actually had one, but I thought, what the heck, I'd go ahead and buy one. So I picked one up on eBay. They ranged from everything from, you know, $1. I think I paid about $9 for this one. Prefer metal handle tools if I can find it. So I thought we'd quickly here go through this. Watching them used online, apparently you go down straight over the keycap and then attempt to rotate. So you get a latch up underneath it. And like that, the keycap's off. Okay, I'll already say that is much easier than what I've been doing in the past. I like the fact that the key becomes captive inside of the little cage. You can see where I rotated. Get that to focus. Let me pop another one here. Then rotate and pull. Don't know if I can get that to focus or not. So you can see that the little wire grabs around it have been turned to 45-degree angle, and it pulled the cap off very nice. Let me get the focus back on the keyboard, and we'll pull a few more. So this will be a very short video. This is that Model 4 that got rescued from that barn that you saw me do some cleanup work on. One of the goals for it, well, let's see how it works on one of these bigger keys. So, you know, the goal is to get this thing as cleaned up and nice as possible. I'm hoping I'm going to order one of the high-res add-on boards from the guy in Australia for this machine. And I'm planning to get a Model 4 system expander from Bartlett Labs for it as well to give it hard drive emulation. Wow, this works really well. You know, I had no idea these existed until watching somebody else's video on restoring old computers. You know, the method I use goes all the way back probably to the very late 70s, early 80s when I was doing maintenance on mainframe computers and terminals. And I cleaned a number of VT100s, and oh, that key's really nasty. I don't know if we can get focus on that. See if I can get it to focus on it. It's struggling. Don't know if you can see the side of the key there. The lighting in here isn't great, but it is really dirty. A lot of VT100s, ADM3s. I think there were some Hazeltine terminals that I did some work on, and a few of those got stripped down and cleaned. The users were smokers, and the keyboards would just get loaded with cigarette ashes and just all kinds of nastiness. Wow, this works really well. Very impressed with it so far. I think it was about $8 including shipping for the tool. You know, I've made something a tiny bit like this out of paper clips previously, although I just bent using them to get up underneath the key. And attempt to pull it off. You can really feel this snug up as the horizontal pieces here kind of pull up tight underneath the key. And I'll try to focus on it again. So you can see how it's rotated 90 degrees. Holds the keycap nice and clean. They're not shooting off across the room, which is very nice. So pretty happy with this. I'll pull a few more, and this will be a very short video. So the enter key there, because it has both the key switch and the little plunger alongside of it, might be a little more difficult to get off. I'll give it a shot here and see what we get. Wow, that just works a treat. Let's see if I can get kind of up underneath this one. Take that back. This just had a single post underneath. Some of them have a little dummy post to help keep the key centered. Yeah, it'll be nice to get these keys nice and clean, and to get in here and clean the backing plate here and all the nightmarish mess out of in here. Wow. I've said it about 5 times, and I'll say it again. I'm impressed. This works really well. If you do this more than very rarely, I recommend one of these tools at this point. I'm sure you'll see this exact same one on eBay. It's got the metal handle. There was some plastic ones. I had doubts about the wire being sufficiently embedded in the plastic to last any kind of time. I am a believer in buying a little better quality tool if you can. Unless you know you're going to use it once and throw it away, it's usually worth the investment. So, there it is. Anyhow, see if I can get focus back in here. Take another quick look at the little tool. eBay, I think it was about $8 including shipping. Took a week or so to get here. I did make sure it was a US vendor. Apparently the shipping come out of Irvine, California, and of course I'm showing you my full address here. So anyhow, we'll talk soon. Bye.